Hello guys, welcome to another video and Merry Christmas to everyone. So basically I'm going to start off this video by saying this is the video on the dive spot, location and everything else. So this dive spot is right above the Pacific beach, and these are the different houses you have. Each house should have a key. I'm sorry about the mouse, this recording almost killed me. And sorry about the Pokemon Repel, this is so I can just do my narration thoroughly because I did speed up the video a little bit. So this is an interesting cave that I found. Not really sure what's necessarily in the cave, because even I was confused because there's one part in the cave where I don't know what to do, but like there's more dive spots inside. So a chill settles in the air. Very odd thing for it to say that the chill settles in the air. Again, sorry about that. I think I used repel later on in the video anyway. Me just looking if there's any rare Pokemon here and whatnot, just to make sure if I get a shiny I catch it. So yeah, we use repel. So using the item finder, I'm just going to look for any items if possible. So you have Airlace here, which is actually a really good TM. That's where I used to keep Airlace almost all my Pokemon. It's a fast move and everything. Then you have a Genius Ring as well. If you don't know what that is, I think it's Eevee or Ivy's. So as you use Waterfall up, you have items in the two corners. You have a Razor Claw, which is good. So I can evolve as it Sneasel. Oh, god damn it. Anyway, continue on with the thing. So basically, you have this sort of water that's pushing in there. Regarding the forum, some people say having a Pokemon that knows Tailwind, you might be able to move it around. But again, I'm like the worst person in terms of having useless moves on Pokemon. Tailwind isn't useless, but I just prefer not to use it. But anyway, let us continue with the rest of the dive and surf locations basically in this game. It still says a chill settle, so I'm not sure why it's doing that. Okay, there's nothing in this corner, but there's a level ball, interestingly enough. So now you can buy different balls as well, and you can buy both. But you have different houses in each of the areas, and each of these houses, well, they'll have like they each need a certain key to open. Some of them need. So as you can see, that's Kingsbury 19. I need a key to open that door. You can't find the keys from the already opened houses and then try to look around for it. So that's what I'm going to do in this whole video. It's just a quick thing. So showing you all the dive locations, making sure that you guys understand what's do. Check all the houses. You use the item finder and you can find them, or look for a shiny little glint on each of them. So we're back in the this say the fighting area gym of Pothil. So what we're going to do here is look for the various dive locations. So, well, the first dive location we're going to look is, well, this one. And this I think this F, or is it S? So each of the houses will have something else. I'm going to make sure I look at the video and then I'll tell you guys. So this is the sunrise area. So you'll have some stuff over here and some maybe you won't have it, but make sure you go through every single house. You'll always see a sort of sparkle or something if you do find a key. And so that's the K33 key. I'm not sure if it did sparkle or not. Having an item finder does make this spot helpful. You'll find some other stuff like green shards, maybe a Pokeball and whatnot. So, well, as we go on through this, you'll see me not talking that much because, again, I'm trying to focus on all of that and I want to make sure that you guys understand. I've been diving around these areas myself, trying to look for any new type of theory or anything item that might be useful or helpful to you guys. So, well, you also have a lot of TMs, so it's a good thing to collect all these TMs, even if they're useless. I mean, light screen, again, some people like it, some people don't. I prefer to, like, kill than defend myself, so more offensive as a trainer. But, again, using the whole new features, we can actually battle. Like, if people want to battle each other, they can battle. Just has to register online through the game itself, and then just have a blast. Explosion and whatnot. As you can see, I think I always getting lost myself because there's way too many dive locations, and to make sure that no item is left unturned, no secret is like left and whatnot. So yeah, Anyway, so let us go on to basically the next area, because I think I do come back to this area because I think when I record these videos, my memory is so bad. So we're going to the next dive location. It's a bit, and all the dive locations are together, but remember this, you cannot get the key for every single room just yet. Some of the rooms will be closed. But regarding the first dive location, which I showed you to get to the cave and whatnot, this is the first area for diving locations, because I mean, like, you have all the Kingsbury buildings over here. Oh my god, I hate this area is so big and massive. Making a video is just like crazy, honestly. I don't know how long this video is gonna be, but I'm sorry if it is. But I want to make sure that you guys understand what you're supposed to do with the keys, where to find the keys. Make sure if you have any items. Um, do note that I already went to some of the rooms and looted some stuff, so you might not notice or understand that there might be this item or that item. Even me myself, I seem to have forgotten what was there. Sometimes I record it while I'm exploring and whatnot. Other times, not really. So as you can see, that shine and glint over there showed that there was a key there. So knowing where the keys are is actually pretty helpful. And collecting blue shards and everything else is useful for teaching Pokemon moves and whatnot. So we have this room. This room is for the Mudkip event, the new event, and all you need to know about this room is you need to have an antidote with you. Because I was just looking and talking everywhere, just making sure. Just to see that little glint. So if you use the antidote, the Mudkip shows up and you can take it. So this is my second Mudkip actually. So I'm just gonna call it Mudkips because you know the Mudkip memes. Because do you like Mudkips and whatnot? But so they changed that Mudkip event from the Wastelands to over here. I think this is much more easier. You don't have to like worry that much. Even over there in the Wasteland, it does kind of join your team. So just make sure you scatter every inch of the buildings because like, once you have the keys for the necessary rooms, there's always more items in there. Maybe another room's key which actually has a decent item in it. I think the main point of this is just to make us explore and everything else. But I mean, a macho base, that's pretty good if you're trying to train your Pokemon up. But some rooms don't honestly have anything, and that's kind of depressing. Another very interesting glitch while I was exploring is that if you use a max repel and you're surfing and diving above water, you can encounter a Manatine that is level 89. It is a strong one, but why it appears I don't understand. I mean, I'm using the max repel, mate. Maybe that's just a glitch, possibly, maybe not. But remember, from diving and everything, you'll get a lot of relic stuff, relic copper, gold, silver, sell them. Or you can keep them. I usually keep them because I make enough money from battles. But yeah, maybe someday I'll sell them because I'm poor. Uh, But as you can see, I might be repeating some of the rooms again just to double check and make sure that I do have all the keys. But remember, you don't get all the keys in one area, you have to go to the other few areas. And there's a few diving spots. You have 2 F diving spots, 1 S, and what was the last one? S, F. So that was almost about it from that side, but you're going to explore that later once you get the other keys. So this is the other dive spot I was talking about. It's just from the beach. You just have to find this little patch of group land. It's pretty simple. I mean, I didn't find it for 2 hours. Yeah. Um, yeah. I do hope that everything's going to be well and everything else, and new keys get added. Maybe there's going to be some new rooms and stuff. But I can tell you a lot of events might take place also with these dive locations. I mean, we did find the ring here. There's a lot of other stuff. So this is the Fairview location. There's a lot of houses you cannot open, like literally. I mean, a thick club. Cubone died here. Sometimes it's so hard to find the glint. That's why I use an item finder. Is it in the bed? Is it over here? Over here? Over here? Over here? How are you feeling it now, Mr. Krabs? But also, don't bother trying to get to that rock on that side. It has no items whatsoever, and I think by accident I dove up. It's very annoying in the dive spot trying to use an item finder and like make sure that I can interact with things without the dive interaction coming around. Okay, so that's F34 now. So bit by bit we're getting most of the keys done. We're finding everything else, but yeah, that's about it for this side anyway. But again, making sure that we do find everything. Okay, there you go. So this is the Evolite. That's the main thing of that. I don't know why I stopped there for a second. I think I was reading up something. So I'm making sure that I give you all the information. I mean, I want to make sure that I find everything that you guys can find in a centralized location other than like billions of videos. But the easiest way to get to all the places is by the Appalachia Beach. Like, surf from different points. If you keep going north, you'll find the Cape one. If you go a little near the end, from the sideways, you'll get into that. Was it the F point? Yeah. The S point is you have to go below Periodic Ward, or you can go right above those islands, the Azurin Islands, I think. Am I mixing up names again? Can't be. Again, double checking all the doors to make sure if I get a new key that I know which door it is, because if you put an interesting thing they could have done is just put like on the roof the room name, but then I think that defeats the purpose of like exploring and everything. And making sure that every key is obtained and that we can explore every single part. But like the keys I don't find and everything else, I've already went through all the dive spots, went through all the houses twice if I needed to. So if you do find something that I didn't find, you can leave a comment below and make sure I can find it. Over here I speed up a little bit because I was looking for the S dive zone again because I kind of lost it. But this takes us to where did I dive up? Oh, just making sure I can explore every single bit of it. So you have different dive spots as usual. There are different items. Weakness policy pretty good. Things switch out and everything. So making sure that we know whatever is everywhere. I mean, because the dive spots are so annoying. Trying to find them honestly. So we're back to this dive spot because we've found our items and whatnot. So I'm just gonna dive up here and see if any door opens. Open sesame. Open sesame. I'm out of max repels now. But I got a sunrise key 8, but I haven't found it, which is kind of surprising because, like, again, I can't, like, there's way too many dive spot locations there and they're well hidden. I kid you not. I mean, I could easily get lost here, and this video can go even on forever. So I'm just gonna cut this video short right over here and be like, mate, I don't know where this is. I don't know what I'm doing here anymore. But there you have it. That's all the how to find most of the keys and like I think that's all of the drop dive zones. So I do hope that you guys hunt well. And if you do find a dive zone that I didn't mention in the video, I don't even know that exists, please tell me. I want to find out what secrets those hold. Maybe in a megastone, who knows. Anyway, thank you guys for watching and supporting my channel, and I do hope you stay tuned for more content. Yeah.